the money out the quicksand when I'm getting stuck. Gotta roll it quick, Graham, this gon' get me stuck.
Amazon just dropped the trailer for Invincible Season 3. Let's break that shit down. Medium spoilers ahead. We first find Mark at the end of a 3-month training regimen overseen by Cecil and Donald. After Anissa's humbling beatdown, Mark has to take the impending Viltrumite threat as seriously as he already should have.
That's not nice.
Thanks to Cecil's kick in the rear.
So what exactly are you doing to get ready for what's coming?
And a 90-day time jump, we get to see some cumulative progress. By the way, that's almost 400 tons.
Yeah, buddy! Wait, baby!
As stated in my Season 3 predictions video, a montage will likely cover the bulk of that 90-day period. Not on Earth, but in space, within the remote Viltrumite prison. This will cover Alan's convincing of Nolan to join his rebellion against the Empire, and their subsequent prison break. In the trailer, we see Battle Beast mutilating a prison worker. Nolan and Alan find the cute kitty imprisoned and free him to join their violent escape. I always wondered how Viltrum managed to capture the scourge of the Twin Galaxies like that, but I guess we'll never know. Unless, of course, it's revealed in the Battle Beast spin-off comic coming in April 2025. Back on Earth, we find Oliver has aged significantly. He's now a precocious preteen with his Viltrumite abilities taking effect far before Mark's did, but just as randomly. Considering the familiar first-run costume Oliver is wearing, the show will be highlighting the parallel between the siblings. As Mark grapples with his morals, he struggles to be an effective, consistent role model for his little Bra-Bra.
Bra-Bra.
He wants to set a good example, and be to Oliver what his father was to him, before... None of this is helped by Oliver's chosen superhero moniker and symbol.
Kid OMNI-MAN is here!
He told me the O was for Oliver.
The trailer sets up a scene most likely to occur in Episode 3, a fight with the Maulers at the very same missile silo infiltrated by the Lizard League last season. PTSD alert. The Maulers use a powerful weapon to lay out the Guardians, but Oliver turns the tide and gets his hands dirty doing it. I think it's likely that in the show, we'll see a better display by the Guardians than in the comic. Oliver's gonna struggle to find his place on Earth, as the adopted orphan of one dead alien and another alien dead to us. Not one cell in Oliver's body is human. He sees humankind as eating itself alive, worthy of little effort to protect. We see Mark kissing a nuclear missile to keep it from colliding with the sun, as was the Maulers' devious plan for world domination. Spoiler alert, they do not succeed. Why couldn't chicken pot pie be enough? When Cecil asks Mark if he feels like trying out those new muscles of his, he's referring to an incident at the Smithsonian. Mark and Rex rush to stop a pair of time travelers, Dropkick and Fightmaster. They're stealing the Declaration of Independence from our timeline to save theirs. These goofy MFs succeed in lifting the document, but fail their world and must return to ours later this season. This time, they enlist Invincible to help neutralize their murderous, tyrannical world leader, a corrupt King Immortal. In this future, Immortal has outlived his humanity and requests Mark kill him to end his misery of existence. Yikes. Back to Mark and Rex's fight at the museum, Kate's brother and escaped criminal, Multi-Paul,
Anyway, I thought that was funny. No?
attacks Rex mid-arrest of the time travelers. He blames Rex for his sister's alleged death, not knowing of her Zero clone. This matter is resolved rather quickly when Immortal and Kate arrive at the scene, but not before Rex gets pieced up and Mark has to step outside his comfort zone to slaughter some clones. Mark will have one hell of an identity crisis this season, an internal fight against who he's afraid he is or could be. Throughout the 8 episodes, Mark will be faced with killing as an option or even necessity. Will he willingly cross that line? Cecil Stedman believes he could, and that's why he's got contingencies. He's scared of the power he's helped Mark cultivate, and this is proven when they butt heads. Quote-unquote intense geological events are of course referring to Doc Seismic's return, in which he successfully captures many of Earth's best heroes underground. Cecil has to deploy his OMNI-MAN in the battle led by Darkwing 2, sparking Mark's confusion and later aggression.
I will never work for you again!
The trailer depicts Mark finding out about Cecil's use of deranged genius D.A. Sinclair and reformed killer Darkwing 2. Stuck in a moral conundrum, Cecil and Mark have a vicious disagreement over whether using villains is ethical or not. Shout out Amanda Waller.
Fucking warning!
Cecil's utilitarian worldview wasn't adopted overnight. He once shared Mark's black and white morals, but one incident changed that, and can be read about in The Secret Origin of Cecil Stedman. This special issue of the comic is crucial to understanding the scummy old head of the Global Defense Agency.
We can be the good guys, or we can be the guys that save the world. We can't be both.
And If I Were a Betting Man will be adapted into the beginning of Episode 2. Mark and Cecil's clash causes a major rift in the Guardians. Those who side with Mark decide to leave the government-run team, including Rex, Rudy, Amanda, and Bulletproof. Throughout Season 3, there will be a slowly unfolding gang war between the Empire Titan cleverly stole and transformed from Machine Head and a dangerous organization with supervillain muscle called the Order, run by Mr. Liu.
I'm fucking Lou. Who the fuck are you?
Liu carries the spirit of a Chinese dragon he can materialize and battle with, briefly teased in Season 1. In the trailer, we see a quick exterior of Stronghold Penitentiary where Mark and Eve are facing Mr. Liu. And that is sadly the only shot of Eve in the trailer. While most of the trailer shots are from the first 3 episodes, we do see some late season content. A couple shots picture Mark's fight with POWERPLEX, government scientist and brother to deceased victim of Invincible v OMNI-MAN. Grief-stricken and conspiracy-bound, POWERPLEX thinks Invincible is an insidious Viltrumite agent. His energy absorption powers allow him to store any kind of kinetic force to then expel in electric fashion. To echo my predictions video, this complex villain triggers Mark's self-critic and fear of negative impact. We also get a glimpse of what will be the most cataclysmic event of the season, the Invincible War. I won't say much, but prepare for global carnage and a tectonic shift in Mark's ideology. Mark dons his long-awaited Amazon Prime brand suit this season. I project Episode 3. The blue and black suit, famously known among the community to be a harbinger of misfortune, is worn by Mark during some of his toughest days as Invincible. Maybe to some surprise, this trailer leaves much to be seen. Kicking off February 6th with 3 episodes, Invincible Season 3 is sure to delight, shock, and propel the story toward its golden age. Now quickly, I just want to cram my episode title predictions in to have documented evidence when I get them all correct. Episode 1, that didn't take long. Episode 2, that makes you my enemy. Episode 3, I kinda liked the yellow. Episode 4, space sharks are bad news. Episode 5, welcome to the future. Episode 6, for all the pain you've caused. Episode 7, the world needs you. And Episode 8, this isn't a good time. Let me know some of your predictions in the comments, and I will see you all in February. Till then, Invinciheads.
We're done!
Took the money out the quicksand when I'm getting stuck. Gotta roll it quick, gram, this gon' get me stuck.